I wish you had a St. Patrick's Day filled with laughter, love, and friendship. Touch of Irish magic. May your day be as bright as a rainbow, as a lucky four-leaf clover. Happy parties! I wish you had a St. Patrick's Day filled with laughter, love, and friendship. Touch of Irish magic. May your day be as bright as a rainbow, as a lucky four-leaf clover. Happy parties!
Thank you, Sansu. It's for you, Sansu. The Sansu Show. Sansu. Take a look, it's for you. It's from your point of view. Sansu.
Hello, everyone. Welcome again to another episode of the Sansu Show. Sorry for our late, actually introduction or the late showing of our show tonight. But I hope you're still there, my online family and friends. Just want to apologize for having the show delayed and stuff like that. But you always have this when you're live, right? So I just want to welcome you again to another Wednesday, another episode of the Census Show. Good to see you, PJ Radio. Viva Las Vegas. I'm so excited because I've been drinking my orange juice while I'm waiting to be on, and there's a lot of sugar. But anyway, welcome, and I'm so excited because our show tonight is like all of these women are like close. The one that really my first guest is one of my closest friends and my advisor, and so I'm so excited to have her in my show finally. But anyway, let's talk about March as Women History Month. Just to remind you to celebrate the contributions of achievement of women throughout history. Among these remarkable stories, the accomplishments of women often go unprecedented. As you know that we're always in the back burner. This article, our tonight show explores why it's essential to honor women during Women's History Month. Events, we can go to a lot of events right now that's really focusing on women's achievements, offering insight to their significant roles in shaping society and culture. Because we are very important species. And because of that, I want to focus, or actually I want to introduce you the GFWC, which is General Federation of Women's Clubs. This has been, to tell you a little bit of the history of women, GFWC. It's been around since 1890. It was traced actually back in 1868 when Jane Cunningham Crowley, a professional journalist, attempted to attend a dinner at an all-male press club honoring British novelist Charles Dickens, and Crowley was denied admittance based upon her gender, and in response formed a women's club, and then Zoonosis is the beginning name of it. In celebration of zoonosis in the 21st century, in 1889, Jane Crowley invited women's clubs throughout the United States to pursue the cause of federation by attending a convention in New York City. So it's really started in New York City. And guess what? With this to show you how powerful women are, we sent out a bill in Congress. And this is the first time that we have the right to vote. It's because of the Women's Club. So remember that, you guys. We sent out the bill and it was passed. That's why the women have the right to vote in 1800s and started in 1900s. So, but the minorities didn't have a chance to vote until in the 60s. See how far it was that we were denied to vote, the women, minorities. I'm talking about Black, Asians, minorities, period. And so that's why I joined the club. And I've been with the GFWC for almost 10 years now. And I'm the second vice president of Alameda District. And so I'm so excited. It's, as I said, it's been around, it's been historical. And I just want to focus on it, because it's really important to know that there's this organization has been around to help not just women, but communities, because that we're all volunteers and we have all different communities that we help, like schools, programs, and anything that's going on in our communities. So women, members, guys, we just want to congratulate ourselves. And we just want to highlight all the things that this club, because we have so many clubs. We know there are like, if I'm not mistaken, there's 150 clubs all over the United States. Right. And then different districts and different communities. So if you can go to our website, it's it's GFWC. It's General Federation Women's Clubs. And you can Google it and see what area you're in, and you can join, because there's so many clubs and they're always open, their arms to welcome you if you want to volunteer your time or you want to make a difference in your communities. All right. So now let's do a chica chica. My God, the Oscar, it's still buzzing. All the winners and everything. It's still a lot of stuff going on. It's still a lot of drama that happened. As you know, the 98th Academy Award was held last Sunday, March 15, at the Dolby Theater in Los Angeles, hosted by, yes, my favorite, Conan O'Brien. He was so funny. I mean, that man, he didn't have to talk. It's just his expression, the way he expressed himself, his face alone. It makes me laugh. Of course, the biggest winner is one battle after another. Oh my God, they have, okay, let me check this out. Emerge is the biggest winner with 6 awards, including Best Picture, Best Director, Paul Thomas Anderson, Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Supporting Actor, Sean Penn, Best Film, Editing, and inaugural Best Casting Award, Cassandra Culucondes. Oh my God. So I don't want to go through a lot, but I just want to give you a run through the winners, right? Okay. The best one is the Best Actor. Yay! Michael B. Jordan. Woo! The Sinners, of course, the movie The Sinners. Because he played 2 characters. And it's not easy to play 2 characters, you guys. So he deserved it. He's been working since he was, I guess, elementary or something. But my God, he deserved it. This man has been working hard. And it's, as I said, he owns that award. And the Best Actress was Jessie Buckley from Hamnet. Oh my God, she was amazing. Okay, I haven't seen the movie yet. So, but Best Supporting Actor, Sean Penn, has been around for centuries. It's been like more than 40 years. He's been acting all these years. And is also an activist. That's what I like about Sean Penn, man. I mean, he doesn't play around. If he want to help you, he will help you. And he's always there for anyone that needed help. He's a very nice man. Okay. Best Supporting Actress is Amy Madigan. Oh, Amy Madigan. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's the movie Weapons, which is, I thought, my girl is going to win, but it's okay. I mean, she's really good. She's really very, very good. Okay. Best Original Screenplay, Ryan Coogler. I actually predicted this. I mean, I was right with the Best Actor and I was right with the original. With the Yeah, Wrinkler screenplay. I was wrong about the movie. The best movie of the year. Okay, best adapted screenplay by Paul Thompson, and also best director Paul Thompson, and best animated feature. Yay, K-pop, Demon Hunter. I predicted that one. Yeah, I was right on that one. Best animated short film, The Girl Who Cried Pearls. I think I predicted this one. I have to look back on my video last time, but I think I predicted that one too. I was correct on that one. Best original score, Lodging. Ludwig. I'm sorry, Ludwig Göransson from Sinners, and best original song, Golden. Pop, pop, and I'm gonna do K-pop, Demon Hunter, and then technical, of course, on and on and on and on. Okay, but a documentary international film, which is one day I want to be in that category in my working on my mom's movie. Hopefully, you never know. Maybe this year, and we'll be in that category, documentary and international film. You know, or maybe really like a movie, like a Hollywood movie. Never heard to dream. Okay, and best I'm sorry, the best documentary feature, Mr. Nobody Against Putin. It was I mean, they showed the clip and everything, and it was pretty good. And then best documentary short, All the Empty Rooms, and best international feature, Settlement Value. Sentimental Value, I'm sorry. And then live action short film, which is the singers and the two people exchanging saliva. Now, this one is pretty controversial. I don't know, but I don't know you can make a movie about exchanging saliva. I don't know about that. Anyway, congratulations to all the winners and also nominees. I mean, to be nominated is also an honor because not all the say movies and actors can be nominated, you know. So you were selected. So be happy, and of course, it's an honor. It's honor. So congratulations. And guess what? Michael B. Jordan, he stopped over at In and Out Burger. And of course, they went crazy about it when he was carrying his Oscar while he was ordering. I guess he got hungry. I don't think they fed him or they fed all these people at the theater, you know, because he was pretty hungry to go to In and Out Burger. And In and Out Burger is always open late night in my neighborhood, that is. Okay. And so now, before we I just want to thank you again for sticking by with me. And we'll take a break and I'm introduced to my very first guest. Check it out.
Thank you, Sansu. It's for you, Sansu. Sansu Show. Sansu. Take a look, it's for you, it's from your point of view. Sansu.
Orlino de la Cruz, ay kapitan po ng Patal Pinto sa Pinatubo. Nagpapasalamat po ako sa Aita Tribe Foundation. Nagpapasalamat po ako uli sa mga bigay nyo po. Dito po ay lumiwanag na po ang namin po, community namin po. Nuulit ko lang po, nagpapasalamat ako sa inyo po. Ito po. Ay, mas pasalamat kami po sa nagtutulong sa amin po sa Aita Foundation po. Ngayon lang po kami ng ilaw na maliwanag po dito sa Patal Pinto po. Thank you po.
Ito po yung mga kasama namin, nag-install ng solar dito sa sitio. Dayday. Ayan si Conchal. Ayan si Joseph. Si Goryo. Si Commander Aka. Ito si Kapitan. Ayan si Pangkok. Oh, ayan si Ate Parina. Ayan ang cooker namin, no, si Ate Parina. Ayan, no. Dito kami sa Sitio Dayday. Ayan, no. Dayday pala. Sitio Dayday. Ayan. Ayan, no.
Mamili-pili ka ba?
Ayan sila. Nandito kami ngayon. Nagluluto. Ayan, no. Ayan yung asawa ni Kap. Ayan sila. Ayan yung mga yan. Maliwanag na sa labas. Good morning everybody. Nandito po kami ngayon sa Sitio Dayday. Nag-install ng solar panel. Ayan sila, oh. Ayan si Kagawad. Menus ng Sitio Dayday. Ayan si Pangkok. Ayun. Mabay dito.
Bilala ko yata.
Dito po kami natulog. Super lamig. Parang nasa Tagaytay. Ayan. Ayan. Ayun po yung pinatubo, yung may pag.
Is she there? Hi guys, I'm back. Okay, this woman, I've known her for a very long time. She's been my mentor. She's a very dear friend, and okay, let me say something a little bit about her. She's a marketing, ethnic media, and business solutions consultant in San Francisco. And my dear friend, please help me welcome Lorna. Okay, Lourdes Zabal Dietz. I always call her Dietz. Hi, Ate Lorna.
Hi, good evening.
How you doing? Happy birthday to you.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday. But yesterday we had so much fun with your birthday dinner. Thank you so much for inviting us.
It was
Yeah,
a
I mean,
very intimate get together. So I would have wanted to invite 150 friends, but
oh my God.
it's impossible. You
Yeah.
know how that works. But thank you for this invitation. And
Oh,
believe it
you're
or
welcome. It's an
not,
honor.
I find it interesting that I am not the one interviewing you. It's normally it's the opposite, don't you think?
Yeah, because the fact that I've been wanting to interview you for so long because you've done so much in our communities, in different communities, not just San Francisco, but nationwide, basically. And okay, I had Kuya Ben so many times, but I never had you, and you're my two advisors.
Well,
I
that's
mean,
maybe, and maybe I hope you don't mind my interrupting. That's maybe
No.
because I've been focused behind the scenes on advising you, assisting you, researching, those kind of details. Mhm.
Yes, and
So,
you've been with me since the beginning of the Sansu show when it
I
was still
know.
with GMA.
Yes, yes.
I remember, I don't know if the director has the pictures that I sent and the way we look, and that was in
12,
2013,
2012.
2012.
Right.
2012. Oh my God, you have a good memory. Yes, 2012 in our inaugural, when we opened up the show on our dinner date. Oh my God, that was, oh, what a good old days also. But well, Atilora, tell our online family and friends a little bit about you. I mean, where you
Okay.
from and
Oh my goodness. Let's start with where I'm from. And I'm a really proud Cebuana. So I was born in Cebu, the island
Mhm.
of Cebu, specifically Cebu City. And for college, I did go to the University of the Philippines in Cebu, and I also went to the University of the Philippines in Diliman, Quezon City, where I majored in a Bachelor of Science in Hotel and Restaurant Administration. Okay, so
okay.
but fast forward, I started my career in our family bake shop. So I started training when I was 10 years old. And by the time I graduated by the time I was 21 years old, my mother had passed away. So I was groomed to take over the bake shop. That's what happened. Now,
Oh,
this is a long adventure.
hi
So,
everyone.
aside from teaching at a very young age for 4.5 years, and then I started writing a column for a newspaper, and I cannot remember what it is because at that time I did not see the value of documenting my work. I did not
Okay.
have a three-ring binder where I put in my articles, and through the years I do advise everybody to have a three-ring binder with clear pages and put in anything that they have. So if they decide to change their careers, they already have a portfolio of what they've done. And it's easy to craft a resume, right? So
Yes.
I moved here in 1986. So that's 40 years ago. Ha! Oh my God, I'm aging myself.
It's okay. I mean, do you want to tell the whole? I mean, you already
Oh,
put
it's
on
okay. It's all right. I
Facebook.
can say
You
it.
just turned
So
70
I just celebrated my forever 38th, no, my 70th, forever 38th birthday.
birthday,
Like that. The
and you
funny
look like you
thing,
didn't change at all.
no, I guess I must have channeled you because you seem to be more youthful. I just have my
Aw.
laugh lines. I'm looking at my Zoom thing. See,
You look good. You look very good. So,
thank
can you
you.
share us how your background in marketing has,
Oh,
actually shaped your approach to
oh.
consulting for ethnic media and business solutions?
So here in the United States, I'm going to jump a little bit because I did start my career in specialty retail sales
Mm-hmm.
before I went to officially my marketing career when I was hired by the San Francisco Business Times, which is part of the nationwide bizjournals.com. You may not be familiar with it. It's very specific to companies and entrepreneurs, but I was hired for advertising and then later on for circulation. And one of the things that I did do really well was to network
Mm-hmm.
among the business journals customers,
Uh-huh.
and I would carry the newspapers. This was real marketing. Okay, how you use a business journal as a networking lead source.
Mm-hmm.
So I would carry the newspapers to events of various organizations like the San Francisco Chamber of Commerce, to trade shows, and what my role was to actually coach the CEOs, the marketing executives, how to use the business journal. So that's how my marketing career started. But then, of course, after that, I moved to insurance. I know I've been in many careers, but I moved to Allstate Insurance with property and casualty and life and health for a while. But then I ended up going freelance and started my work in ethnic media, and ethnic media, specifically the Philippine press.
Mm.
And you'll never believe this, but I was not really a journalist in the beginning. I joined the Philippine American Press Club, which is one of our legacy organizations in the press. Let me see. After Bay Area Women's Club, or about the same time, with Charito
Mhm.
Bentayo, she brought me
Yes.
to the Philippine American Press Club as an associate member. So that's when I started learning all about ethnic media, which is different from mainstream media, which I had come from, right? So
Mhm. Yeah.
that's how it started. And through the years, I dabbled in advertising, in sponsorships. Then occasionally I found out that I wanted to write. So when I ended up in Filipinas magazine for and under business development, there were times wherein I would write profiles. So that means to say feature articles, mostly about people,
Mm.
achievements of people. Then I had my own event calendar. So, I'm going around a little bit, but let me explain this to
Mhm.
you. The year was
Okay.
1996. Okay, I'm dating myself, but that's okay. So I was receiving all these emails from around the world. And I kept saying, okay, that's really nice of these people to email me. What am I going to do with these emails? And I
Mhm.
said, wait a minute, let me just send it off to my friends. So that's how I started having a broadcast email list before social media took storm in 2007. Remember, so that was 1996. So I started to have my own following, meaning to say that people would look forward to my emails. And so by the time social media came up in 2007 with Facebook and Twitter, my sister encouraged me to be there too. So, oh yeah, I was also in the MySpace generation. Were you? No, you
Mhm.
weren't.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
okay. So that's how it happened. But my forte always has been as a town crier. That means to say as a
Mhm.
community publicist, which
Mhm.
means that I would announce the events,
Mhm.
achievements, sometimes the challenges of our Filipino community in the Bay Area. So
Mhm.
I would have my broadcast email list and I would send that out. And then I graduated to actually providing news leads to our publications, including when I consulted for GMA International,
Yeah.
GMA Pinoy
Mhm.
TV for a couple of years. I ended
Yes.
up being their online public relations consultant, which they called marketing help. But my focus was really on developing social media. I must have succeeded so well because they brought it back to the Philippines, and that's where they're having their social media tactics then. So I was one of the people who was asked to experiment on how social
Mhm.
media could help the
Mhm.
broadcast communications community.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
Nowadays,
Uh-huh.
maybe you'd like to know that nowadays, although I'm focused on media and I do write for the Filipino American Post for my event calendar column and
Mhm.
Positively Filipino occasionally on targeted profile articles, my focus right now is really after having finished co-writing two books. My focus right now is on a book of my own, my solo book. So I'm
Wow.
really pleased about that. It's really meant for the Filipinos, not only in the Philippines, but Filipinos worldwide. And it's really a self-help guide for micro entrepreneurs. So let me say the small entrepreneurs in
Mhm.
baking, cooking, and small retail sales, which is like sari sari store, right? So
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm working on right now. And I'm hoping to be able to help develop that market. So that's what's happening in this decade. A lot of coaching, hopefully more writing, and of course, with my other part-time businesses, which I'm not even mentioning right now, but that's how we are, serial entrepreneurs, right?
Yes. I mean,
Okay.
you are just a busy, busy, buzzy,
Well,
buzzy
you're
woman.
you're more busy, but what can I say? There are a lot of things that I'm doing nowadays does have to do with using AI tools so that
Mm-hmm.
I am faster in my research. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm faster in my research, and even if I'm a board secretary of a nonprofit organization, I'm faster in writing and distributing minutes. So those kind of tools I am now pivoting to sharing with my other friends in different organizations. I'm not very good at it yet, but the one thing nice about this adventure is that I
Mm-hmm.
dare to experiment. So that's what my life is like right now.
Oh, okay. Great. But what advice would you give to organizations looking to build authentic, relationships with ethnic communities?
Okay. So this is the number one answer that I tell any organization, new or older. What I say is
Mm-hmm.
position yourself as a resource, as a source of information.
Mm-hmm.
And how do you do that? Just like how I did it in 40 years ago or 30 years ago, is that collect information and build your mailing list or build your subscriber list,
Yes.
and then figure out what kind of news would
Mm-hmm.
be attractive to them. Are they after socials? Are they after arts and culture? And then just focus on that niche and invite them, ask permission from them. I'd love to send you our newsletter or email newsletter. It'll tell you about what's happening in the community that I serve in my niche.
Mm-hmm.
Would you be interested? And generally they are interested, because if they're not interested anymore, they'll say unsubscribe, right?
Yes.
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 So the number one thing is to
Mm-hmm.
adopt a
Mm-hmm.
persona wherein you are the concierge. You are
Mm-hmm.
a fount of information. You are a resource of a lot of information so that people will go to you when they are looking for answers. And if you don't know the answer, you let them know. I will
Mm-hmm.
certainly find out who the person is that you can talk to. Is that helpful?
Yes. Yes, very helpful. So do they hire you being a consultant, or
Okay.
you work for a company?
I work for myself, and some organizations hire me, especially nonprofits, because they don't have too much of a budget,
Mm-hmm.
especially arts and culture organizations. They hire me to get their press releases
Mm-hmm.
to specific media, in this case, maybe Filipino media. If it is going to be the mainstream media, that's another research thing for me. So I would have to go out of my way to actually search which of these media, and for social media, which of these influencers would be the people that this organization would reach out to. Another thing too that came up, especially during the COVID lockdown, was Zoom
Yeah.
Zoom facilitation. So if there are, let's say, if there are surveys or research that need to be done with Zoom interviews, I also know how to do that. I also work with people. Yes, I do get hired for that. Other times I do get hired to write press releases. No, I don't start with AI to write a press release. I do start with my own work, and then I do more research, hopefully with AI tools. Is that
Yeah, but
helpful? Mhm.
Yes, it is. So I guess you're pretty much updated in evolving media consumption because now you're using AI sometimes, but is it very helpful though to use AI? Because it's becoming to be a habit in a lot of
Okay, so
editors.
I'm glad that we're talking about this because there are many who are using it now and they say, yes, it's prompt engineering, and they write their instructions down and then
Mm-hmm.
they get their answers. Um, the focus now is more on context engineering, meaning to say that you curate your information, meaning to say you
Mm-hmm.
get all your information that you want, and then
Mm-hmm.
you feed it to an AI tool so that you can do more with it. So if you're planning to do, I'll just give a simple example. If you're planning to do a thesis, you would then input everything into a notebook, and then you can ask the AI to help you write a report. That's just the simplest way to explain
Yes.
it. But there are
Mm-hmm.
really many uses for context engineering. My favorite is Notebook LM, notebooklm.google.com. That is truly my favorite. I'm just really, I've even if I've known about it for more than a year, I'm still learning how to use it. My sister in the Philippines, who is a tech journalist, a tech columnist, is the one who guides me. All of us in a family, all five of us use AI tools in one way or one shape, in any shape, depending
Mm-hmm.
on what field we're in. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it is here to stay. And as my sister told me last year from the Philippines, and I am saying this to you, your competitor is not AI. AI will not take your jobs away. Your competitor is the one who knows AI.
Yes, because
So
they
that
can
means to say
manipulate it.
we
They can
have
manipulate it.
right, we have to be around. Another thing that came to my attention, my sister Noemi in the Philippines, Noemi Dado, she warned me that there have been many instances that younger people um, get so lonely that they depend only on their digital tools to talk to. So they might consult Gemini as their when they have depression.
Yes, as their
Okay.
buddies or partner in life.
Yeah, which is not good because we're human and we need human interaction. So
It is.
there are many things that we have to be careful about as we navigate this new field. But for those who are resistant, my message to you is, especially for those who are planning to have their first jobs or those who are
Mhm,
planning to change their careers,
mhm.
is that you must learn how to navigate some of these AI tools depending on what your objective is.
Yes, yes, and plus, okay, with the some people really go to the extreme with this AI thing because I watched some videos in YouTube about this. Some people are marrying these robots because
Oh,
they're
yeah.
part of the AI and they make it like a life partner and they really get married and they have ceremony. I think they're just going overboard with this thing. I mean, it's really sad that you can even have a relationship with a human. It has to be a robot. It has to be mechanical.
Mm.
That's really sad. But what kind of advice can you give out there for younger generation to follow your footsteps or to know more because you're a blogger, right? So to know more about your career or being a consultant, marketing, what's the best thing when they go to school? What kind of career they can, that they have to pursue?
For one thing, the youth nowadays are so fortunate. They're so fortunate because they have all these tools in school.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I always say is that build a following.
Mm-hmm.
I know it sounds strange. How do you build a following? Build a following by reaching out to them, by always connecting to them.
Mm-hmm.
And um,
Do they learn it from school or it's best to just learn
no,
it?
they don't actually learn it from school, believe it or not. You learn it from volunteering. Okay.
Oh.
I am very fond of explaining how volunteerism helps the youth progress in their path to service. And I'm saying path to service, I mean their profession.
Mhm.
I'll give you an example. I've been volunteering with my parents since I was 9 or 10 years old. So this is really my learning curve has always been done through my volunteer work. So when younger people say, "Why should I volunteer?" Then I tell them, "Have you no idea that when you volunteer, it is a level playing field?" Meaning to
Mhm.
say, there is no boss, there is no employee. All of you are doing a cleanup project at the beach. Yet at the same time, these people who might be your future bosses or your future clients are actually observing how you work. So when they see how organized you are, when they see how you communicate, or they see how lazy you are, they keep that in mind. So
Mhm.
what happened through the years was that, for instance, in advertising, I never knew how to write a proper ad until I went to the San Francisco Business Times. But when I applied for a job for advertising in the San Francisco Business Times, I had this three-ring binder and with clear pages, and I showed them my work at my Rotary Club, like what flyers I made, how
Mhm.
I did my, at that time it was faxing newsletters, it wasn't emailing, it was still faxing. Okay. and and then
Ancient,
I
ancient.
know, but guess what, I even had a mission statement. But what happened was that it was my volunteer work that got me my job, a very prestigious job. So yes, it is. I encourage every young person, even older person, okay, to give some time to volunteer, because that is really where they will meet people who
Mhm.
are always in the eye looking for talent, looking for
Yes.
skilled people or people who are teachable. Is this
Yes.
is this
Yes.
is this
Yes.
something that
It's
I have
something.
never talked to you about, Sansu?
Yes. Well, I didn't start volunteering until I got a little older. I'm only 25. So
Oh,
I
okay. And remember, I'm forever 38.
88. Yeah, I didn't start volunteering until I was on my first marriage, which is in the military communities.
Oh,
And that's
okay.
when I learned how to, that volunteering is very important. It's more involvement with the community. And you learn a lot from all walks of life. So basically, it's a learning stage for me. And that's how I started getting a lot of ideas, a concept on what I want to do in life. But thank you so much, Ate Lorna. I mean, you have been the greatest person I've ever met in my
Oh,
life,
wow. Thank you.
because you're always there for me, night and day. You'd be like responding and you'd be like, girl, I'm going to sleep. You're calling me at 11 o'clock at night. Well,
Right.
yeah,
Okay, I
but
know we may have overdone our little chat, but there's
yes,
really so much to cover, and I could only cover just a little bit of the tip of the
yes.
iceberg, right?
Yes, but this is just a part one. We can do a part two next time and talk more about what's happening with the media and consulting and all that stuff. But I just want to brought it to everyone's attention that look, being 70, you don't have to look bad. See how
Oh
beautiful
no.
this was at the age of 70 and still looking good and still sexy.
Oh my goodness. Thank you very much. That is true. Age is a matter of mind.
Your time. You never grow old. It's
Yes.
just that it's a mind thing. It's a mind thing. But thank you so much, Ate Lorna, for being with me tonight
It's been
and
my
for
pleasure.
bye. Because I know we were late, but thank you. And would you like to give a shout out to your family and online and friends out there?
Oh, to my siblings who are who are my best advisors. I love
Yes.
you and I miss you. And to everybody else, do what I do. Continue to live your life like an experiment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Yes.
That was wonderful. That was a wonderful message. But thank you. I love you. And I know you're always going to be there for me. And I'm always
I
going to
love
be
you
there.
too, dear. Mhm.
Thank you. God bless you. And see
Thank
you soon.
you. See you
Thanks.
too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, Sansu. It's for you, Sansu. The Sansu Show. Sansu. Take a look, it's for you. It's from your point of view. Sansu. Sansu. Thank you, Sansu. It's for you, Sansu. The Sansu Show. Sansu. Take a look, it's for you. It's from your point of view. Sansu. Thank you, Sansu. It's for you, Sansu. The Sansu Show. Sansu. Take a look, it's for you. It's from your point of view. Sansu.
Hi, guys. Oh, thank you. That was a very amazing conversation and a very intellectual conversation with Mate Lorna. Let me pronounce again her last name. Lardazibal Deets. Because I always call her Auntie Lorna. But in a way, unfortunately, the two of my guests were pre-taped it, and we're working on the videos. My interview with Mr. Charito Soriano and Shan Conlu, which is amazing. We're gonna play that next week, and also with Mer Curry Nunez. She's running for a very important position in education in San Jose. So they're gonna be again my guest for next week. So you know how, as I said, when it's come to live, there's always a little something going on with editing and all that stuff. But I just want to thank you so much for sticking by with me. But before we go, I would like to talk about Lent because it's still Lenten season, you guys. So you know how the message of Lenten season is a gentle and reflective. May this Lenten be a time of quiet reflection, sincere repentance, and renewed your faith. May your heart be drawn closer to God each day. And of course, it's also an encouraging, hopeful as we journey throughout Lent. May you find strength in prayer, peace in stillness, and joy in the promise of Easter light. And community focus. Let us walk together in faith this Lent, supporting one another in prayer, acts of kindness, and a deeper commitment to loving God's love. So, as you know, that Lent started on Ash Wednesday, right? You guys, February 18. And of course, there are three messages, the three main messages of Easter. They are the fasting, right? That we get to do that fasting, prayer, and also understanding and being united to one another. We have to love. Love is the main key. Prayer and thanksgiving and understanding and forgiving and aims giving and all that stuff. It's the reflection of Lent. So when Easter comes, It's a newborn, a new birth, you know, new thing. Woo, spring, everything. That's why spring is wonderful. Because it's like a new flowers, new environment, new everything, right? So, but before we go, I would like to dedicate to a good friend of mine who sadly passed away last Sunday, and her name is Hazel Evangelista. She's we're a member of the Corsilio, and the name of our group is Holy Family, and she is one of my wonderful friend and a member of the Holy Family. She had cancer for a very long time, you know, and it's been years she's been suffering in stage 4 cancer. And last Sunday, unfortunately, she decided it's time to go, and she just refused to eat and everything, and she just said it is time, and she's been suffering all this time. So she's in God's hands now. So I just want to say a little prayer for her. Say, loving God, we thank you for the gift of Hazel Evangelista. I'm sorry. And mm, I'm sorry. The way she touched our lives with faith and friendship. Comfort all who mourn her passing, and welcome her into your eternal embrace, where pain is no more and love endures forever. May her memory inspire us to walk in kindness and trust in your promise of everlasting peace. May God's perpetual light shine upon her, and may she rest in peace. Amen. Hazel, you're an angel now. We love you, girl. And I hope you look for, be our guidance. So thank you guys again for being with us tonight. I'm sorry, can't help it. You know, I love that girl. So she was a wonderful woman, a sisterhood, you know, and I mean, she was there for me too when I needed her help, you know. So yeah. That's again, you may rest in peace. So thank you again, my brothers and sisters, online family and friends, for being with me tonight. I'm sorry again for the late, broadcast. But anyway, I just want to thank PHLB Radio, Viva Las Vegas, and our director, Johan Seisen. So God bless you all. And hopefully we'll be time next week. All right. So love, peace, and joy. See you soon. Bye.